What's going on? What's going on, everybody? I promise you, if you're watching in real time, in other words, if you are watching um on Wednesday, May the 20th, the OKC Oklahoma City Thunder is playing the San Antonio Spurs. The game is actually on. I know it's on. I thought it was coming on later, but they fooled me. So because I know that they are on, I don't plan on being on long uh, NBA playoffs. Shout out to Wemby who did thing in game one. If you didn't see game one, I'm sorry. You missed a great game. You missed a great game. Also, again, don't be planning on being on long. I'm just talking right now until I get someone on the screen. But how we start this thing off. Shout yourselves out. If you will, I promise you, I will talk back to you. Um, all that good noise there. Um, Today was an interesting day for me. What up, Walt? I appreciate you coming on. I won't be on long, Walt. I promise you, I'll let you get to the game. My uncle is on. Hey, Uncle Harry, I'm waiting on one person to come on in. Wait for the co-host to come in. I see her that she's actually on, but she's not actually in picture yet. So again, shout out to my New York Knicks who won last night despite we being down 23 points in the third quarter. We came back in the fourth quarter. What up, G? What up, Walt again? My uncle is on. I'm talking about my New York Knicks. If you know me, you really, really know me, you know that I have been a New York Knicks fan since I was probably 7 or 8. Like I've always been Patrick Ewings, John Starks. I remember when Kenyon Martin came to the team, um, Charles Oakley. Like these are my dudes. This is when I was like watching sports all the time. Yes, the game is on. Yes, the Jews and the congregation is here. No need to fear. But yeah, I've been watching sports for that long. Like I remember when John Starks. I actually watched John Starks play when he went to Miami. Um, the Miami, he went to Miami, and I watched a. Thank you, Auntie. I'm waiting on the co-host to come on. I'm trying to wait patiently as she comes on because I want her to be a part of the conversation as well. Uh, but yeah, I went when John Starks when he went to Miami. I watched uh, Miami when they was playing Washington. They were the Bullets at the time. I know they changed the name to the Wizards, but at the time they were called the Bullets and everything. And this is when I like. This is how far I go back in basketball when it comes to the Knicks. When it comes to the Knicks, I remember when we went to the playoffs and we played the Houston Rockets. I think it was 99, and we did not win that series. Like that was our series to win. I felt some type of way that we did not win. I was not happy that we did not win. So this is how far I go back in the sport. I've been a Knicks fan for that long. Uh, I'm, uh, I'm hoping that I know that we should we should get past the Eastern Conference playoffs. However, I'm not delusional enough to think that whoever we play in the West, we're going to beat. Not even San Antonio. I know what the record is, and San Antonio, we beat them twice, but the twice includes the cup. When it was hurt, then um, he was hurt, and just coming back. But I don't think like if you watch that boy play, um, Wemby, that boy from France, the boy is like 5, like 6, like 7'4", 5. If you watch that boy play, he is amazing. He really is like the boy. We're going to the ship. Yes, we're going to the ship. But as far as winning the ship, I don't foresee it happening. How you doing, Carla? Thank you for coming on. I appreciate you. Love you and all the good stuff there. I'm just waiting on someone to come on. Uh, don't know what's going on with her right now. I don't know. Like she's available where I am looking, but she's not here yet. My daughter, what up, Angel? Listen, my daughter sent me a clip of my favorite wrestler. I thought she forgot who it was, and she did not. She sent me a clip of my favorite WWF wrestler. It was just a clip. And if you know who it is, you know what the music was. That bell. When you heard the bell, you knew. All you had to do was hear the bell. There will not be a health tip for tonight. I thought Caitlin would come on and talk about something. So as I'm waiting on her still, I have to let you know that we are on YouTube. We're on YouTube at the Temple dash lowercase I, the number one lowercase U. That is at the Temple. Hey, Miss Pat. I see what she do. That is at the Temple on. No, G. He did not screw anyone. That is at the Temple on YouTube. At the Temple dash lowercase I number one lowercase U. Again, at the Temple on YouTube lowercase I the number one lowercase U. We're also on Instagram at Thomas TJ West. Instagram Thomas TJ West. We're also on TikTok at TJ West. Now, I will say this here. If you're not on Facebook and you do catch us on the other platforms, you are a month behind. I will say it again. Yes, all platforms, Angel. We're on all platforms. However, if you do catch us on the other platforms besides Facebook, you are 4 weeks behind. So allow me to do something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, now I guess I can get started. There will be no help tip for tonight at all. I guess that, as Walt said, we have to find my co-host for not being here in the flesh. Like, she's actually on the platform. I don't know what's going on, but we will deal with her later. Today we're having a listen. I see folks coming in. Please shout yourselves out as you come in. I promise you, I will speak back to you and everything. And I didn't share it to everybody. What you said, which is yeah, what you said. Um, so again, um, shout yourselves out. And everything yeah, there. But there was a question in my aunt. Hey, cuzzo, my cousin's on. There was a question that was asked to me maybe a month ago. There were a lot of men that were unaliving their wives and girlfriends. I've heard a few stories about it. Miss Hunter is on. That's what's up. Hey, Miss Hunter. There were a few stories I heard about men. He's coming back next week. Yeah, he's I think 27th. He will be back. Hold on. Yeah, 27th. Well, he's back on 27th. He's advertised already. 27th. He's coming back. I've heard a bunch of stories about these men that have unalived their women. And my aunt asked me to deal with this problem. And I want to respect my auntie and deal with the situation. And I dislike that I don't have a woman's point of view right now. So I'm going to talk to you as a man. There is a generation called the silent generation. The silent generation, they grew up in a time where your parents, they talked to their friends, their families, co-workers, whoever it was, the preacher, and those kids stayed quiet. They didn't say a word. They did not complain, which is why they were called the silent generation. G, if you could at times remind me of the score, I would appreciate it because I'm not looking at the score right now. I'm trying to talk to the people. I gotta know who's winning and you know what the game is about. I won't be all long. Silent generation. After the silent generation, if you know about history, then you had the baby boomers. The baby boomers, they learned from the silent generation. We have to understand that during the silent generation, men were looked at in a certain way. Men were expected to do certain things, and men had certain responsibilities. They would not Okay, cool beans. They were not allowed to feel. They were supposed to just do. They had no feelings, allegedly. They were expected to be hard all the time. So the silent generation, they passed on that mentality to the baby boomers. To the baby boomers, they grew up with this mentality. And after that, they raised a generation called Generation X. Silent generation, 1920s. Baby boomers, 1950s, 60s, 70s. So men were looked at in a certain way. So now we have Generation X. Generation X had a little more education than the baby boomers. The baby boomers had to work in the fields. So there was not too much schooling. And the silent generation, I don't even know if they went to school or not. If they did, Uncle Hal is on. Uncle Hal, if my great grandma, great granddad, and people before them, they went to a school, please let me know. Because I'm talking before 1920s for us African Americans. Because I remember that it was all about trying to survive and find money to take care of the family. This was your job as a man. So while I'm waiting for my uncle to comment on the question I just asked, hold on 1 second. I think she's coming in. So while I'm waiting for my uncle to answer the question I just asked, we now have Generation X. Generation X is after the baby boomers, who is my mom, my dad's generation. Also, it's like the end of my grandmother's, paternal grandmother's generation, because for some reason they believed in having a bunch of children. This is when you started having families that had like 10 plus siblings in the house, right? 10 kids. We believe in marriage. We believed in some kind of structure and community. And we still had one man going through all of this because it was his job. It was not his job. I thought we read it now. Let's have a conversation. It was not his job. Hey, Kay. Hey, Kay. It was not his job to feel anything. It was his job to take care of his family. Did he get fed up? Yes, he did. He get sick and tired? Yes, he did. But because of the time he was living in, he
I'm
was
so sorry, man. I feel like
expected.
crying.
He was expected to hold those feelings in and be a man. Hey, Kay.
Hi, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm
Hey,
so sorry. I had to
you
clean
got
up
anything?
behind him. I'm so sorry. My baby used the bathroom on the floor.
I dig it. You got anything to tell the folks before I finish what I'm trying to say?
Huh? Hold on. Let me plug you up.
All right.
Can you hear
Hello?
me?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Hey, get down, please.
You got anything to tell the folks before I finish my point I'm trying to make?
Okay, go ahead. What's that?
Oh, we'll start that. So
I know what.
I'm dealing with these men unaliving their wives and girlfriends.
Yeah.
I'm going through a time, so you're late. So I'll bring you up to speed. So the silent generation, they came and they put this mentality
Please.
into the baby boomers. Baby boomers, they put this mentality to Generation X. And the mentality was a man is not supposed to feel.
Jesus.
He is supposed to take care of the family.
Facts.
No matter how stressed he is, no matter how fed up he is, no matter of the mental toll he is. Thank you, Uncle Harry. So the silent generation didn't even go to school.
Mm.
The man at the time had one job: find a way to take care of your wife and your children. We're now in 2026, and we got men that are unaliving the girlfriends and wives. And my auntie asked me the question, why? Because men never had an outlet to deal with their feelings. Men were not supposed to have feelings. When I was growing up, my dad, who was late baby boomer, he let me know early on, we don't care how you feel. Suck it up. The older women, the men, the world don't care how you feel.
Mm.
Walt said it the best. Put Walt's comment on the thing, on the screen. What feelings? Men never had an escape. When men feel some type of way, they turn to drugs or alcohol. They didn't talk it out. They didn't try to get help. They got drunk and they got high. So now, let's fast forward to the day. I got so many stories of men unaliving their wives and girlfriends. The first thing I want to say is because today, as far as we gain mental health and understanding how important it is, men still do not have an outlet to express their feelings.
Mm.
I remember when I was growing up, and my uncle can attest to this. Black people did not believe in going to a psychiatrist, a therapist. It was looked at as wrong. What are you talking about? You're not crazy. You're not losing your mind. Suck it up. So now we got men who can express what they feel, what they're going through. And auntie, I'm sorry as I can be. Men go through a lot that is not acknowledged. And it builds up in them. And then they get fed up. And who catches the brunt of the pain? The women who they claim to love. I'm going through at work. I'm going through in the world. And then I got to come home and then hear your mouth. I can't do nothing on my job because I need to make money. The world don't care what I'm feeling. But for you at the house to come at me in a certain way when I'm already going through some stuff, I'm now over the top. My anger is now toward you. Talk to us, Kat.
First of all, I'd like to apologize for being late. A couple things is going on. My allergies bad, for one. Two, I agree with everything that you said because sometimes men don't feel comfortable about expressing themselves because some women do use it as a weapon. And that's totally wrong. Um, I don't really have like that's what I could give you that we do be in the wrong sometimes because I can't tell you how a man feels like what that because I don't know. I can only tell you um I can only say that we have to understand what times we're living in. We have to understand um You know that it's not like a fleshly thing. This is a spiritual battle. And I tried to explain that last time. Um, Everything starts from the head down, right? Everything starts from the head down. Boom, 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 boom. So whatever spirit is operating, that's what's gonna happen, and that's what's gonna happen around in the oasis. If you understand what I'm saying.
Mhm.
So, um, we need to just pray more and identify with what's really going on and deal with the problems that we have been through in life, and that's men and women.
Mhm.
Um, Mental health check. It's still mental health month, yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Find
Mhm.
somebody safe to talk to, and go talk to them. And if this is somebody that you trust for real, like you can't just talk to everybody because not everybody gonna give you sound advice. So, um, yeah,
Mhm. Mhm.
that's pretty much what I got.
So that was in my notes actually. That today
Well,
men don't feel comfortable talking to their own women in their house.
yeah, because what happens is they use it as a weapon,
Yes,
like, um. Well, just because whatever happened to you when you was younger, don't what's the name, stuff like that. You're not.
exactly.
That's not what's up. But it happens,
Yes, I
and
was gonna.
that's on both sides.
Yes, yes, Auntie. That's where communication comes in, Auntie. Auntie, listen to me. A lot of men don't feel comfortable communicating with their women about their childhood trauma, teenage trauma, young adult trauma, because Auntie, you're in a decent generation like my mom was, but I'm sorry, people are different now. And the women will use that as a weapon against that man later in a conversation and
Yeah,
make him look weak.
yeah, and it makes them vulnerable.
Yes.
And um, I can't speak unless I speak from experience.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Um, I remember, I'm not proud of it, but I do remember one time when I was in a relationship, and this guy told me, that his dad had put him out or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, because they couldn't get along.
Mhm.
And he didn't get along with his mom. Like, they just didn't get along. So I began to understand why they didn't get along. So I said it. I was like, now I see why. So it hurt him. You know what I'm saying? It threw him back. It gave him kind of like a PTSD.
Mhm.
It threw him back then. You know what I'm saying? And I felt bad about it because like, how you gonna throw that in my face?
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, I didn't mean to do it, but I did see why though.
Mhm.
Hey, yeah, don't
And
do that.
that's why our men, it makes the man vulnerable. That's why men talking about their feelings. And so now we have a group of men who don't only have an outlet, but now we got a group of men who are not allowed to have an outlet.
Hmm.
Say it again.
Like they don't have an outlet because, oh Lord, because we weaponize it sometimes. They scared. You're afraid to let your guards down because things probably gonna happen to people in their life like that. And communication can't go through if they scared to talk about it. So that's what I feel.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs. Not only do they not have an outlet. They're not allowed to have an outlet. Because now, in the 21st century, the outlets are out there for men to talk, for men to express themselves. But who wants to hear a complaining behind man? Let's be honest. Who wants to hear, especially after everyone has deemed society to be patriotic? This patriotic society. Men can't have a woman because you're of the patriarchy. Sad to me because now, Caitlin, all this pain is built up in these men. They can't talk, they can't feel, they don't have an outlet. And then you blame whatever they say, you blame whatever happens in life on the patriarchy, which means it's the man's fault all the time, whatever happens. All this, auntie, 'cause I know she's listening. All this, auntie, is built up in him.
Ouch. Okay. Get here, sit down. Go sit down.
Now he's mad at the very woman who says she loves him.
Go sit down, baby. Go sit down. Go sit down, baby.
Because we don't understand why you love us. If we are the problem, then why do you love the problem? If we are the issue, why do you love the issue? We don't understand it. So now, along with the world, we see you as the enemy. Well, okay, see?
Huh?
The game on. It's the game on. Okay. My brother's watching the game. He's trying to scroll the game. Why?
You see what Uncle West wrote?
Yeah, he did. They have to want it. And I'm gonna deal with it in a minute. I'm the issue. I'm the problem. I'm what's wrong with the world. Then how can you love me with that mentality? I'm your enemy. So now, because I'm your enemy, I now see you as my enemy.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes y'all be really at war with your own self for real because you didn't deal with them childhood things.
Childhood trauma. Now, let's go here. Because I'm about to make somebody mad. I don't even care. So now we're arguing. I just want to have some peace in my head. I'm already going through a lot mentally. And you want to keep talking. I want to escape where I am right now to get me a breather. And you're running down my freaking neck. You're not allowing me, Caitlin, to get a breather.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of, I don't know if you actually play fighting games, right? So in fighting games, right, you get punched and everything, and your energy get lower and lower. But if you don't get punched, your energy builds back up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're dealing with me, and my energy is getting lower and lower.
Mm-hmm.
I can't go at you back like I want to because you're a woman. I can't talk to you and deal with you like I did with this dude on the street. You don't know when to stop.
That means you walk your good self out the door. That's what that means. You leave until you get your thoughts together. They don't mean you got to say, okay, you stressing me out, so now I got to, nah, get out. Go take a 15 minute. That's what you do. You go take a 15 minute. You leave for that night or something. Come back in 2 days. It ain't nothing about that, yo. You got to understand what's going on for real in the atmosphere.
Here's
It
my
ain't
question.
because you
Here's my question to you.
huh?
What if I'm trying to walk out the door and then you stand in front of the door?
Call the police. Call the cops.
You have to understand I've been through that. I've done that.
I don't understand what the problem. If you called the cops and they came and they told you to get out, or you had to get out.
I had to
What
get out.
happened?
I had to get
Okay, then. So what happened after that? You came back?
out, unfortunately.
Pure T. Gilligan. That was on you. Pure T. Gilligan. That was on you, my baby. You understand? Like you know, it's certain stuff that can be avoided. I don't, I get everything and all that, but we're gonna call a thing here. You stay there because sometimes y'all want to be argumentative. Y'all more sassy than us sometimes to keep it hot.
Is it sassy? So you have to understand, two men arguing and fussing, right? Is never looked at as sassy. Why? Because men are never going to cross a certain line. Okay?
Some of them folks that would be petty and go back
Okay, we can't hear you.
I can't hear
Say something?
Hi.
Yes.
Sometimes you get people that's petty to go back and forth. Men
Yes.
do that a lot. You know what I mean? But still, we got to take our responsibility for our own actions. If you let somebody take you to the point of control, you don't got no self control of your own self. You understand? So we
Yes.
got to be responsible for our own self now. And then you took yourself back over there after you called the cops. That's your fault.
So, Carla, explain that you see the potentials. Explain that real quick, and then I'm gonna go to Walt's comment. We can't provoke others to anger, and that's very important.
You can't do that, but when you do get angry, excuse yourself. Period.
Once again, I'm asking you the question. I've been angry. I wanted to walk out the house. Let me drive. I had a 5-speed. Let me play with my stick. Pause. Let me play with my car. Yeah, because play with my stick is crazy. But anyway, let me drive my car. Right? Let me walk out. I love that 5 on the floor. Let me do my thing. Why you in the way of the doorway? Because if I hit you off the doorway, I'm going to jail. If I throw you off the doorway, I'm going to jail. Why would you intentionally, when you know I want to calm down? So, Auntie, this is what's going on out here in these streets right now. You got people who want to leave, and the women jump they behind. Thank you, Caitlin. Come on, I'm cussing tonight. They want to jump they behind in front of the door to keep you from leaving. So now I'm fed up. I can't leave. I can't calm down. I got too much going on outside.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're asking me, why do I want to unalive the person? who claims they love me.
Hold on, players. Hold on. Well, if you love that person, you wouldn't kill them.
That's the second part of the video.
If you love that person, you would not kill that person. You would give them a good threat now. I'm gonna let you know, players. You got 2 seconds to get up out my face, and that's it. But don't. I mean, there's no excuse for that. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, you are outside of yourself. You let something else take over you now.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, Spurs, tighten up. Here's what I will say to your point, and I'm gonna need you to fix your volume for me. But here's what I'm saying to your point. I agree with I do. But once again, we're going into the mindset of a man. I dig it. If I love you, I won't unalive you. Don't say the word kill.
And that
Don't
part,
unalive you. However, no matter peep game, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and what's in Cable's background. No matter how much I love you, if I believe that what you're doing is going to unalive me, then self-preservation tells me I'm going to get you before you get me.
Daggone, petty much? Petty much? Or you could just leave?
It might not even be true, Cablein. You might not have no thoughts of eliminating me. But if that's in my head for a long time, I'm already going through a lot outside. I'm already dealing with a lot outside. I see you now as the enemy. I told you that at the very beginning of the silent generation, men could not speak on feelings. Baby boomers, if you were a child and you said, I feel that you to shut up, you don't feel jet, get out there in the streets and work for something.
But you know what though?
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? That was then, right? The babies boomers grew up and they had kids. If they saw that was a problem for them, they should have introduced a new way of living for their kids. And that way they wouldn't feel that way. They wouldn't think that way. They know they went through it. I mean, I can't accept excuses for so much. I'm sorry. It's too much help. It's too much help out here.
So that's beautiful. I love what you said that. Great job. Great job. Love what you say that. Beautiful.
What?
But I'm only bringing not excuses. I'm trying to help people see the root of what's going on, because too many people only see the fruit and not the root. You see what's going on. You don't know why it's going on. Yes, today it's too many outlets. You got all this mental health stuff. It's a big thing now. Yes. Why are men still opposed to going out to get help? Let's talk about it. Because they were never allowed to in the first place. They were not told that they should. They never believed that there was actually a problem. I told the people earlier.
Some folks just be too prideful.
That's pride too. I told people earlier before you came on. When men had a problem back in the day, they got Johnny Walker Red. What's the word? Thunderbird. Was the Christ played twice?
Right now, today too, they still do that.
When men felt a certain way. Hey, what was the name?
Onyx.
What up, Ice?
Onyx.
Onyx. What up, Onyx? What up, Blair? When men felt a certain way and they did not have the word that was Thunderbird, they went to Reefer. Then you had some other people, other men who felt a certain way. They went to that
Say hey to Roman too. Say hi, Roman.
I don't see Roman.
Boom.
What up, Roman?
I got his hair pulled up back. Look.
They went to that white girl, crack cocaine, and regular cocaine. This is how men back in the day dealt with their issues. All of these outlets that men found, whether it was Thunderbird, whether it was Johnny Walker Red, whether it was Mad Dog 2020, whether it was Reefer, whether it was crack cocaine or regular cocaine, powder, X. These are all unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not helping you at all. But because you were not trained, forget trained, because you were not encouraged to find someone to talk issues out with, you chose the wrong vices to deal with it. So now we have a generation who don't know how to deal with their feelings, their emotions, and everything else. I gotta put G's thing on the screen so I can read it later. Cause I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to slow cook. I'm trying to cook for real. G, read the screen. I ain't gonna read it for you. Read the screen.
You know I can't see.
Oh, you can't see. Get some context.
No,
G said, women go through things. Oh, girl, we here for you. You can always talk to me. Or someone. Men go through stuff, and the thing is, shut the F up, man. You a whole B out here. Suck it up, buttercup.
Well, that mean they around the wrong folks.
I dig it. But that's who they're around. Call them the wrong people. I dig it. But it's true. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. But it's true. So, Auntie, I know you're still watching. We're on the subject. I wish that I can help these women and women again. I told you last week. Yes, Uncle. I told women last week. I think it was last week. If you are in an abusive relationship, then just leave. Do not stay there. You don't got to stay. But we have to understand that some men have mental issues that have not been fixed. And then when you, with your nagging, with you, with your arguing, with you, with your attitude, piles up on what they going through.
Wait a doggone minute.
Because you want your voice heard above everything else. You don't give that man time to talk. So now, instead of expressing what he wants to tell you, he has to hold it in. And they always tell me, Caitlin, pressure bust pipes. He has all this pressure on him and in him that he has not released.
So I would say this, right? We have to learn how to understand y'all. In order to understand, you have to let us. You understand? We can't read your minds. We don't really know what you go through as a man, because I know men go through hell just being a man right by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially black men.
Mm-hmm.
All men get it, but especially a black man. Um, I'm
Who's that
sorry.
right there?
You and your hair out.
What up, twin? What up, twin?
Um, yeah, you know what I was saying. He done knocked my whole train of thought off right now. I'm sorry.
That we have to let you know how we feel.
Yeah, that part, and that'll make stuff easier too. You know what I'm saying? Instead of y'all just okay, don't never say nothing, because you have to learn how to communicate. You have to learn how to communicate. You have to learn how to communicate. Communication ain't somewhere if it's gotten to that point where I'm feeling ready to kill you. Facts. Something has gone unheard. Something has gone untalked about. Something
You
has
know
built
what?
up point.
I'm gonna put this comment on the screen.
But
First of all, I gotta put what Uncle Walt put first. Uncle Walt said, and I ain't thought we been going this long with this subject. I was ready to go to the next topic. God, John Burnett, I gotta do it next time.
we gotta do that next time. It's 10 o'clock now.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, God
John
knows I'm ready to lay my head down. My allergies are kicking my ass. I'm sorry.
Uncle Walt said, if you are in a relationship, your partner is supposed to be your peace, not your headache. I
So
told
what
this
that?
lady,
What did it say?
if you are in a relationship, your partner is supposed to be your peace, not your headache. I told this lady, Uncle Walt, I said,
I'll pause for 1 minute. Press pause.
go ahead.
If you don't come already with peace, how in the world your other partner gonna be your peace? You already got to be a whole in the first place.
Do you really want to answer me?
I'm too deep for this, son. Go ahead.
Okay? So I'm gonna talk to Uncle Walt. Uncle Walt, I told this woman that she changed from my pillow to my pillar.
Dang, that was deep.
In other words, when I got with her at first, she was my piece. I could lay on her, and laying on her was soft as a pillow.
Cause I would start crying if you told me that. I promise you.
Pillow. Peace, Uncle. Peace. Out your boy.
Sigh.
She was my pillow. Later on down the line, when I'm fed up and sick and tired of her stuff,
I'm trying to set my phone.
her stuff.
Her stuff now.
Just out of Caitlin, because I'm not gonna cuss.
I didn't say a couple.
Sick and tired of her stuff. So then, instead of being a pillow, she became a pillar of stone.
Oh, stone. Good God.
Instead of laying on something soft, I'm now laying on something hard. So watch this here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, instead of me being taken care of, now I'm in survival mode because I'm laying on something hard. And I've been home before. I had to sleep in the park. So now in the park, I'm in survival mode. Everything is hard. And when everything is hard, I have to keep my ear to the ground and one eye open.
Mm.
I don't trust anything.
Right.
So now when you become my pillar instead of my pillow, I can't trust you.
Mm-hmm. What, baby? No.
People you don't trust. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, cats, and whatever Caitlin has in her background.
Mm.
Wow. Come on, Wimby. Do your thing, boy.
What is it?
The game on.
Oh,
I told you I was gonna be on.
I ain't playing all that game here.
Please, once again, when you come in, I know you coming in, shout yourselves out. I'm sorry. I've been talking so long. I've been talking so much. It's Caitlin's fault.
It is my fault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't know who coming in.
I'm sorry, yeah.
So now. You work on my nerves. My head is no longer on the soft place of the pillow. It's on the hard place of rock.
So that means you had to practice the the ministry of leading. You should have been left if you felt like that.
Girl,
The ministry of leaving.
Stop. I'm not talking about me because I don't mind leaving you behind right now. I'm talking to the other men. I'm talking to them.
Well, I'm talking to them too. Y'all got to practice the art of leading.
I don't mind leaving somebody behind. I will leave it ice right now. I said ice, people, ICE. I'll leave right now. I'm trying to help other men out. Now, and you know what? I got to put this on the screen. You have to have peace where you rest your head.
Absolutely.
So now, I don't have peace. You have become a pillar of stone to me. I'm already going through in the outside world. I can't come home because there's no peace there. I now have mental issues. You are no longer my girlfriend. You're no longer my wife. You're my enemy.
That's a shame in the psyche.
You put me in a position where I don't care about. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I need release. I can't get release on my job. I can't get release in the world, but I can get release in this house for a couple of days when I take your behind out. Because I'm sick of you now.
And it depends on who paid the bills too. Because if it's your house and it's in your name, put her ass out. Excuse me, but put her out too. You know what I'm talking about? Put her on out. Put her out, baby. We got to separate. Because I see me right now behind bars and you know you ain't landing your casket. Stuff like that. Give warnings. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. It ain't even worth it for real. What you to accomplish?
That's sad to me.
Like, what did they accomplish? accomplish by doing that? Auntie, don't tear up my daggone shoe. Stop.
You can't lead, G. I know the game. I'm trying. I'm trying. Thank you, Walt. I'm trying to get off, but I got to make this point. I want to help. I want to help with this problem that Auntie told me about. These women, these ladies are getting unalived by the boyfriends, their husbands that fed up. They don't know how to deal with life. They don't have an outlet to deal with life. And now they go home, and now you find these women, and then eventually, Cable, and believe it or not, Auntie, you can watch later on, they don't just unalive their wives and their kids, they also unalive themselves. Because life was too hard for them, and they never had an outlet.
Sad.
These pros ain't loyal. Chris Brown singing. Because if amen, yes. If you are not allowing me to express myself, watch this here. If I can't express myself to you in the way that I'm used to expressing myself, then now I'm also holding stuff in. Peak game. Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, cats,
Puppies, turtles, and frogs.
yes. If I got to hold back who I am, oh, y'all in trouble now. I'm sorry, G. I was trying to get off, but now I feel like cooking. If I can't be myself, if I can't show you my true self, why the world am I with you?
Facts.
So now I'm holding myself back because I know if I show you my true self, your feelings are going to be hurt. You're going to have something to say. You might leave me. So now, I got to be conscious and conscientious about how I speak to you, because I know you can't talk to how I would talk to G. I can't talk to you like I would talk to you. Because talk, okay.
Huh?
I said talk. The stove on, trying to cut back down.
I'm at loss for words because I can't say anything about it because I don't know what to say because I'm not a dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can only think of the rational thing to do is everybody disperse, get out of each other's way. That's it. I don't know nothing else. Like I don't know. I never been in that type of predicament. You know what I'm saying? That it got that heated. Well, we about to kill each other. I don't know nothing about that.
So you know what? Now, since you didn't want to put water on the stove, now I can't talk to you like I want to talk to you.
I clutched my pearls on that because I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
I can't talk to you because you're gonna shut your. You're gonna
I
shut
mean,
down.
yeah, I have been. Cuz probably wanted to shoot me or do something to me, but I have been lit. You know what I'm saying with my mouth, and but I know when to shut up too. You know what I'm saying? I know when it's hush. You know, there's certain cues people let off before it get real. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you know, some people ain't aware of their surroundings. I am. Mm-hmm.
Let's go there. Let's go there. Ladies only. And I know TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, gonna see this later. Ladies, she said it. I didn't. I was not gonna bring it up. I got it in my notes, but I did not bring it up. But I promise you, hey, I'll send you a picture of my notes later. If you think I'm joking, I got notes right here. Okay, I didn't say it. Promise you, I did.
I see it. No,
Chamberlain said it. So
for
when
sure.
YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok see this, I didn't say it. But since Caitlin said it, now I can expound on it. That's why I want a woman. Listen, hold on real quick. Kate. There's a reason I want a woman on the other side of me. I got plenty of dudes that want to come on being my co-host right now. But I never want to be looked at as beating up on women. And Caitlin got the mindset. If I say something wrong, she think, oh, she gonna shut me up. They love her for that. But since Kay said it, now I can explain.
Like that's facts. We gotta learn how to shut up sometimes for real. And
damn, let me cook. Cause you said it. Yeah, I didn't. So let me get in trouble. Sometimes women straight.
And y'all can't just say shut the F up now. You can't just say shut up now. Just be like, look now, some stuff going on in my head. You know what I mean? Like just chill.
That's
that
what,
you. That's a polite way. But some folks you just gotta look at it.
I tell women all the time. Seriously. When two men are talking, there's a line. There's a line, right? Two men, right? There's a line. I'm not gonna cross that line. He doesn't cross the line because, see, if you cross that line, then one, could be a fight. Two, somebody getting shot.
That's facts. Straight up.
Women don't understand that line. Jim, I'm gonna get you in a minute. Women, you know why? Women don't understand that line. So
you know why?
Talking, and they're gonna cross the line 15 miles ago.
Mm-hmm, but you know why? Because the law. Ooh, because of the law. But can I tell you something?
Go ahead, player.
In women of other countries.
Yes, talk to us.
No better. I got hiccups. I'm sorry. And women of other countries know better. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because they do something to you, and the police can't do nothing about it. Yes. Especially if you're married.
I got friends in Africa. I got a friend in Ghana. Shout out to Ghana.
Who?
Accra. I got a friend in Accra, Ghana. Shout out to Accra.
Oh, Ghana. Yes. I thought you said his name was God. I ain't gonna call him that now.
Jesus. But she let me know that in her area, when you're married, right, and you disrespect your man, he can put you in front of the city and beat your behind.
I'm talking about down. I'm talking about down.
We don't have that here.
But I must say this, right? No. The respect level of men is down because stuff changed. A lot of things has changed. from back then. They have changed because um I'm not saying all men now. Y'all don't get mad with me, but I
Mhm.
gotta tell it.
Mhm.
Um um some men are narcissists and they want everything their way. They want everything their way and they don't want to hear nothing that a woman got to say about nothing. They don't care about her feelings. And most of the time that be the problem, for real, for real.
Mhm.
And also, but um we got to learn how to hear each other out.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Before it even get that deep. Hear me out. Nobody's not right all the time. Nobody. Somebody got to be fire. Somebody got to be water. But it got to be a medium. So when you come to a meeting, when you come to the medium, you agree to disagree all day long. But it
Mhm.
should never get to the point where, you know what, I'm finna off you. I'm just deciding the day is your day that you about to meet Jesus.
So
I don't.
let me go here real quick, 'cause I want to deal with that. So I dealt with the mentality of men all night. I told the story. I brought you from the solid generation on to today. Again,
Are we supposed?
huh?
I'm reading that comment right now.
Okay, cool. I'm not condoning a man unaliving a woman. However, after listen, pressure bust pipes.
But Thomas, it's not just men unaliving women though. Women
Okay.
unaliving men as well. Like I said, it starts from the head down, yo. Like when we ready to have that conversation, I'm all for it. But
My
everything else not.
wait. My auntie didn't ask me to deal with that. She asked me to deal with the men unaliving women.
Well, auntie, I'm sorry, but it all runs together, baby. It all runs together. We have to understand the what's going on in the atmosphere.
I
That's
do.
what it is. Like I'm so ready to have that conversation. Like it's bothering me because we're trying to figure out what's wrong, what happened, and you already know what's going on, Thomas.
Okay.
You already know what's going on. So it's like I can't indulge in this conversation because it's foolishness. I mean, to me, because we already know what's going on.
Gotcha.
It's everything is not carnal. This is a spiritual battle that we in. We are the time is winding up. It's winding up now. It's winding up now. So the devil is loose. People not reading their Bibles, and if you understand, you read your Bibles, you understand exactly what's going on. You will not be confused at
Mm-hmm.
all.
Mm-hmm.
You will be at peace
Mm-hmm.
because you will know what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
She preaching you.
So it's like it I am and like and this is jewels that I'm dropping. So please be mindful and listen. Okay? I don't open my mouth for nothing. I
The
don't like
stove,
that.
the stove on. Go ahead.
So when you have that going on, you have to understand, okay, wait a minute. This is deeper than what's going on because that anger shouldn't be there. All that wrath, it should not be there. All that hatred, it should not be there. It should not be there. Period. In a relationship, this somebody that you've been dealing with, humping, bumping, hunching on, kissing on. Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. But now all of a sudden you're gonna kill me? What stepped into you? You're gonna kill me for what?
Unaliving.
Because I said something to you. Words,
Yeah.
words
Unaliving.
got you so like out of it that you gonna say, okay, well, I'm about to kill you. Words.
Unalive me.
I mean, excuse me. Dad gone is wearing me. Jesus Christ. Unalive me. Unalive you. Me. You know what I'm saying? Unalive me. For what? For you to go to jail. Maybe you're gonna kill yourself. What the hell? I mean, excuse me, what did that accomplish? What did it accomplish? Nothing. Like I don't I understand, but I don't understand why people are acting like oblivious to what's going on. Like you don't read your Bible, do you? You can
Mm.
tell.
So she just got through preaching, and I'm glad she cut her stove on fire.
It stay on. I'm just gonna cut it off because we can go for hours and hours and hours. And
Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on, hold on 1 second. I think we got somebody who want to come in real quick. Even though I know he's watching the game.
ain't it something? They talking about the game, Jesus. I'm finna go lay down.
Hold on, we can't lay down yet. Somebody said put me on the screen. Hold on. You think I'm joking? Here you go. Put your glasses on and read that comment. Only thing I'm going to say behind you.
What comment, boo?
It's on the screen. Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
Damn it. I hate when I'm wrong. I'm sorry, Kay.
What did it say? Put me on the screen, doggone it. All right.
The thing is here, and like I said, I'm only dealing with the man who's doing this to women right now. We can deal with what she said later on. I agree with her. Spiritual warfare.
Absolutely.
But I have to be honest and say that there has to be some personal responsibility that we as men take.
Leave. Walk out the door. Or pour ice out. Period.
Definitely.
Period.
I dig
Ooh.
it. But it's a sad thing going on, and I've seen even this is why I want to right. I want to sad thing is that I'm trying to think how I want to say this.
What?
The reason that the men also take out themselves, right, is because there is a spirit control. There is a spirit out here in these streets that we have to deal with, first of all. But then we have to deal with, as you said, ladies, please learn how to
practice the ministry of hush mouth.
Yes. They're the ministry of shut up. And I know that sounds harsh. And Kate not gonna say it because she's just so nice, but I'm gonna say it for sometimes practice ministry shut up. Pink game. Hold on, real quick. I'm sorry. Real quick. Before I continue, listen. Shout out to my brother and friend Corey Baker. I'm going to his father's funeral Saturday.
I'm so sorry, Corey.
Yes, I'm going to his father's funeral Saturday. And I forgot. I mentioned that in the beginning. I forgot because you weren't on and everything. So it's your fault. I forgot to mention that. But shout out to him and his family. We are much in prayer for you, and great wishes and everything. But sometimes, ladies, shut the freak up.
You made that from your soul, then.
I did. Because here's what's going on. If you're talking to me, right, and I don't have an answer, I'm going to be quiet and just listen. I don't need to talk over you. Why in the Hades? Shout out to K. Whoever stopped us. Shout out to K for whoever stopped us. Again.
I mean, just you know.
I dig it like you were looking right. We don't know who watching. Chad, I got so many people on TikTok looking at this stuff. I'm like, I don't know who you are. Who are you? What up, Javon?
Sit down.
We have to understand that there's certain times that we just have to be quiet and we don't have to say anything. And sometimes, Kay, women, and I say it loud, women don't understand that concept. They have to say something. How about shut the
Wow.
be quiet?
And let the church say amen about that one.
Amen. All you gotta do is be quiet. It's okay. It's all right. You don't have to have. Listen, ladies, you don't have to have the last word all the time. Why? Because while you think you have the last word, that man is going through something mentally. He ready to go in. He already off his rocker. Why do you feel you have to have the last word?
Why y'all feel you gotta have the last word for?
It's okay to shut the F up. It's okay.
I mean, but I'm saying why y'all gotta feel you gotta have the last word for?
I'm not saying that men do. But if a man going through something and you see his eyes, he ready to kill something, unalive something.
Now that's the cues that I'm talking about. When you get cues like that, shut up.
Sometimes just be quiet.
But and let everybody
Listen,
come.
ladies, look in that man's eyes. If you see he don't think. Listen, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, cats, and dogs. If that man's eyes look like he has nothing to lose, it's okay to be quiet. If you his
Leave. Or leave.
and he ready to risk it all, it's okay to say, okay. Yeah, baby. Baby, you right. Even if he wrong at the time, say, baby, you right. It's okay. Because that's gonna save your life and his. But however, like I said before, okay, Chris Brown sang it. These pros ain't loyal. Because if you were loyal, you will understand the person you're with. So, Auntie, respectfully, the reason that we get so many unalivings going on with these women is they don't understand the person they're with. They never took time to understand the root of the person. They only can complain about the fruit that they're seeing. These hoes ain't loyal.
Ain't that so? Ain't that so?
Child, I did good night, child. Yeah, I feel good. How you feel? The point we're making, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, cats. What's your favorite dog name?
You said what?
What's your favorite dog name?
My favorite dog.
Favorite dog.
I don't have one. Their name is Roman and Onyx.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, cats, and Onyx.
Roman and Onyx.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Ain't loyal.
They ain't loyal. Because they're not trying to take time to understand who you are. A loyal person understand where your mindset is at the time. That means they won't have time to regress in their thought process. You want them to progress. But when you talking that noise to them, they're regressing. They don't have an outlet. They can't afford therapy. They can't afford a psychiatrist. They don't want to do drugs and alcohol. They don't have Johnny Walker.
Well, baby, they need to go talk to JC.
And they don't have that sour diesel.
They need to talk to JC.
Jesse.
JC, honey. Jesus
JC.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
They need to talk to him.
I dig it. But if they don't talk to JC. Not trying.
You don't talk to JC, you in trouble.
They're not trying. Ooh, I love that thing. That thing cool. They're not trying. To talk to Johnny Walker. They're not trying to talk to Uncle Paul. Masson. They're not trying to go to Long Island. But Ice-T. Yeah. Yeah.
Lord forgive me. That's for grace. I play with you time.
They're not trying that he's a Jesus, aka NJ. Yeah. They're trying to stay sober-minded. But then while they're trying to stay sober-minded, I'm going to put Uncle Walt's thing on the screen. They're trying to stay sober-minded. But when you continue to dump on them after they came from fighting the world, they came from their job. You're already black. You're already a man. You have that patriarchal stigma against you. You can't win outside. You come home, peace.
I just said, I'm sorry.
Uncle Walt said, I say take a break before your tipping point. I believe that in a relationship, there is a problem with both parties should wait a few minutes or hours or a day, then talk to each other with respect. I agree, Uncle Walt. I agree. But again, Uncle Walt don't understand these heifers who don't mind standing between you and the dope.
Okay, that's where the police come involved at. I don't understand that. You can take your two good hands and move her out of the way. That's it. You ain't got to put your hurt or nothing like, look, baby, get on out my way now. Or call the cops. That's it. Like, I don't know. I don't know. If I see somebody already mad.
Cabling.
Huh?
When I see who do you least going to be with?
Well, at least you be at the house. You ain't got to hear that mess, child. I don't know.
I've been shout out to my support system.
Oh God,
who has helped me to where I am now. I've been in positions where I call the police.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to hurt this.
So you called the police first,
Yes,
and you explained to them what was going on,
yes,
and they still saw you as the aggressor.
yes.
Like wow, man.
Because you as a woman can cry enough tears and act like you were so hurt, they're going to believe you. And I know this firsthand. I'm not talking about something I heard or read about or thought about. I'm telling you what I know.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it firsthand. Police came to me, how many guns you got? I'm like, what?
So guns. So she lied to say you had guns too. Oh my. Oh my.
All this goes to a man's mentality. So when I say I don't condone, but I understand. Again, I'm not condoning what some men do. It's wrong.
But you understand it.
Hold on. Let me finish this disclaimer real quick. People watch the video later on. I do not condone anybody hurting anybody. And men, if you can get out, get out. But if you can't get out, don't put your hands, don't put your knife or a bullet on that person.
Mm-mm.
That's my disclaimer. However, if they do, I understand.
Mm.
And ladies and gentlemen, go to Captain Dollars. We had we had another whole conversation, right? We can't deal with because we already over the hour. Like I was gonna deal with it for 30 minutes and be done. Okay, what's up?
What's that?
The score is coming up.
I'm about to go. Yeah.
How's your mouth? I had another whole subject to talk about because I want to deal with another subject. But this, I guess this is more important than my own plate.
Because it's what's going on right now.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have any final remarks, Describe.
I do not keep your hands and feet and mouth and all objects to yourself. They teach you that in kindergarten.
Bullets, knives, clubs, baseball
Keep
bat.
hands, feet, knives, mouth, all that to yourself. They teach you that.
Don't say mouth. Don't say mouth.
Yeah, mouth too. Because you got, yes, you do. Because they teach you how to be quiet. You go to timeout if you don't be quiet, don't it?
I tell you what, we'll talk about the mouth after the show. But yeah, keep your hands, feet, knives, bullets, baseball bats, everything else to yourself. I'm not gonna do it. I can't jack the mouth. I can't.
Just go in peace. That's all.
Hold on, wait.
Just leave. If in all seriousness, if you cannot deal with what's going on in the house, leave. Just leave. If you have to go for a couple of days, leave. If you're married, you have to go for a couple of days, leave. If you
listen, hold on. Mm-hmm. If you're boyfriend, girlfriend, listen.
You ain't got to be with that person. What the
you
hell?
Don't leave that. These hoes ain't loyal. I'm gonna say. Sorry.
Gotta act like you gonna stay there and suffer. What the hell?
These hoes ain't loyal. And I'm sorry, you can be a man or a woman. These hoes ain't loyal.
Hoes is not loyal, honey.
And if you are with anybody, now I'm gonna use what you said a while ago.
What?
I'll go to what you said. If you are a man or a woman that believes that you have to end a life because they taking you through there, take me through there, take me through there,
Where we going, twin?
then just leave. Because
Out the door.
they taking you through there is gonna either send you to prison or in the grave. Take your pick.
And that's just a stupid. Cause what does it accomplish? That's what I'm saying. What? I don't know.
Take me through there. Take me through there.
I just rather walk, and I'm quick to just leave. She'll run to your track star. You can say all you want to.
Look, I'm a track star. And folks, listen, folks,
She'll track star. And
folks ask me, like, how you lead these? I'm like, I don't care about it. These hoes ain't loyal.
I will give you these in a minute. All right, please.
I don't even deuces. I just leave. Forget deuces. I'm leaving. I'm going. Here today, going tomorrow. I'm like Drake. Pound cake, okay?
My head is boom, 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 boom.
I dig it. So, anything else, Caitlin? Because like we've been on for like an hour and 22 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I promise you, I'm gonna deal with this for 30 minutes. I promise you, like 30 minutes, I'm gonna change over to the next subject.
It's all good. Just, like I said, just leave. If it ain't your situation for real, you ain't got to be there. Leave. Leave. Nobody's holding you there.
I dig it. She got last say, ladies and boys and girls, I don't have anything else to say. I've talked enough tonight. I hope that we have said something that will help you, especially you brothers, you men out.
Yeah,
I want you to stay living and out of jail. That's my purpose. If there's nothing else to talk about, I guess little folks said Middle Lord watch. Grace, love, and peace.